What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a head-to-head. We're going to put the Baseus Bowie MA10 earbuds head-to-head against the Liberty 4NCs by Soundcore. All right, this should be a really good head-to-head. I'm interested to see how these Bowie earbuds hold up against some of the big boys. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, we are back in. For those who want to see a price, specs, and app breakdown for each of these earbuds, I'll leave links in the description below so you can check out my unboxing videos for each. And then come on back and join us for this head-to-head. All right, let's go ahead and pull one of each of these out. As you can definitely tell, two different types of form factors, if I can hold on to them. You can see here we have the Liberty 4NC, sorry about that. And on my left, we got the Bowie MA10s on the right here. As you can tell, the Bowie MA10s are the more in-ear style. They also have a wing. And of course, you've got the Liberty 4NCs. They are of a stem style form factor. All right, let's go ahead and focus on the 4NCs real quick. You can tell I like the gloss all around, but then you got the matte stem. You got your Soundcore labeling and branding at the logo branding at the top. This is a touch control surface. Again, I like the way it fits in the air. I like the way it looks. The baby blue has grown on me. I have yet to go get the navy blue. I still have plans on doing that. So if you see them pop up here in any of my videos, yeah, don't be surprised. All right. Again, very lightweight, not too long of a stem, so it doesn't like run completely down your face, down the side of your face. But again, very nice looking earbud. I love the contrast, and of course, the logoing with the silver in there as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Bowie MA2s, or excuse me, MA10s. As you can see, I think I got music playing out of somebody. All right, looks like I had that going out of the 4NCs. All right, back to the MA10s. As you can see, in-ear style earbud, ergonomic. You've got the gloss with the touchpad rather, and of course you got some matte around the side here. You got wings, which you can also switch out. Okay, so to get the most comfortable fit. Of course, I have yet to swap these out for some spin fit ear tips, but these are the large stock ear tips that come with it. Again, pretty chunky earbud. If you look at it this way, it's a pretty beefy one, but once it's in your ear, it's very comfortable in my opinion, especially with the wingtip giving you that added security. So if you're at the gym or whatever, you don't have to worry about these falling out or mainly have to make any type of adjustment with them. All right, so what we're going to do is, and I'm gonna go ahead and get these both back in their cases, and I'm gonna pull out my phone and we'll take a look at both of these in the air. All right, here we are with the Soundpeace Liberty 4NCs. As you can see, stem doesn't go completely down, so it's not a very long stem. I like that about these. And of course, you've got, doesn't take up a lot of air well, rather. Let me go ahead and point that out. And you do get a nice secure fit with the twist and lock in. Again, proper ear tip for these will give you that good seal. Plus, which will help with sound and and also noise canceling. Again, very comfortable. As you can see, sits in right behind this piece of cartilage here. I think they call it a conger, and it make sure that your it doesn't quite rest on it. So that's one of the prime areas where you experience soreness from wearing a pair of earbuds for a long period of time. But as you can see here, very comfortable. Doesn't lean, doesn't put any pressure on that piece of cartilage there. And plus and add on to the fact that these guys are very light, so that also helps as well as far as long-term usage. All right, very comfortable pair of earbuds. And here we are with the Bowie MA10s, as you can see, along with the ear tip. The wing. It takes up a lot of the ear well there. Again, proper ear tip and the wing will give you that great seal. I have no problem once I get that twist and lock in. These guys are in for the long haul. I have no problem with them. Of course, you got that nice size touch control pad there that you can actuate all kinds of functionality with. And again, despite the size of them, they are very, very comfortable for long-term wear.
This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Baseus Bowie MA10 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Baseus Bowie MA10 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Baseus Bowie MA10 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Baseus Bowie MA10 earbuds in a quiet location.
All right, here we are with the noise canceling test for the Liberty 4 NC earbuds. We are walking around. We've got traffic, some good ambient sound. We also got some wind. So we got a good little test bed here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead. Let me go ahead and pull my phone out. Pull the app up. You can see here, we are currently in transparency mode. But I'm turned on wind noise reduction to help out. So what we're gonna do now is we'll go ahead and we're gonna flip it into noise canceling mode. All right, noise canceling is officially turned on, along with wind noise reduction. And I have to say, it got considerably quiet. Now we got some more traffic coming our way. Let's see what we got. Okay, pretty good noise canceling on these. All right, I still hear a little bleed in with the, from the ambient sound. As far as the cars go, I cannot hear the wind at all. I feel it blowing, but I can't hear it. Again, I am using the larger ear tips. I did switch those out just so I can make sure I get a good seal and fit. That one had a pretty big muffler. I could barely hear that one. Again, very good noise canceling for these ones. I definitely would give these guys an approval. And again, this is strictly noise canceling. This has nothing to do with audio, just strictly the strength of the ANC on the earbuds. And I have to say they're doing a pretty good job. All right, so this has been the ANC test for the Liberty 4 NC earbuds. Not bad at all. All right, we are here doing the ANC test for the Bowie MA10s by Baseus. All right, so what we got, we are in the app. As you can see here, we are in ambient mode. So of course we got some wind, we got some traffic, and we're gonna go ahead and see how they sound. Well, we're gonna turn on noise canceling actually, see how they do. So we'll go ahead in, as you can see, we're in transparency mode. I'm sorry, I said ambient, I meant transparency. We're walking, we got a little bit of wind. So I'm gonna go ahead and we got some traffic coming, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these on noise canceling. All right, noise canceling is up. Can definitely tell the difference. And we're gonna switch it to outdoors. All right. So now I got it blocking out a lot of sound. I can still hear some cars coming by. So there is There is some noise canceling, but not a lot. And again, I'm using these with no audio, so it's just strictly ANC. And I have to admit, it's not as good as I hoped. But firmware update couldn't improve that. And I'm quite sure if you listening to music, it will drown out everything else. So again, I can hear some of these cars passing by. All right, so this has been the ANC test for the Bowie MA10s. Could be better. All right, we are back in for the sound test. We're gonna start off with the Liberty 4NCs. As you can see, I do have LDAC turned on in the app. Unfortunately, you cannot, with these ones, you cannot use LDAC and have multi-point at the same time. I don't know why I put that out there, but I'm putting it out there. Soundcore, do better. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our codec. I don't know why, but it switched from LDAC to AAC, so we're going to go ahead and put that back. As you can see, LDAC is active as far as Bluetooth codec. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and back into our app. We'll go into my sound effects. I want to show you guys, this is my EQ setting, my preferred EQ setting for these earbuds. I think I get the best sound out of them with clean bass with this setting. If you want to try, go ahead and pause it and then give it a go. If you have other suggestions, let me know in the descriptions below. That way I could try your settings and see how they turn out. You never know. I just might wind up keeping that and saving it. All right. So let's go ahead. From here, we're gonna go ahead and split this off. All right, let's go back in. It's gonna make me do this all over again. All right, here we go. All right, boom, there we are. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and jump into, yeah, no, you might not work this way. All right, we'll go and jump into my playlist here. We'll go down, we'll start off with Old Money, but first, let's go ahead and make sure we at our optimum listening level. And also, I want to turn on noise canceling. So let me go back out. Let me grab my pen real quick. We'll go back out here. We're going to turn noise canceling on. All right, noise canceling has officially been turned on the earbuds. Definitely you can tell the difference. All right, so here we go with Old Money. Let's get it. All right, right out the bat, nice, bright sound. Vocals are clean and clear. I like that piano in the backdrop. All right, nice, almost like a wide open sound stage. This sounds really good. I'm really liking the detail because you get the echo. Now here comes the string instruments. All right, you got that nice little subtle rumble from the cello, but then you do got the rest of the string instruments in the background. The sound stage opened up a little bit, so it feels like the orchestra is all around you. I like that feel from a song. All right, again, you still got the piano in the back. Everything's balanced nicely. Now here comes the chorus. All right, now it feels like I've got one person singing in this ear and other people singing in this ear instead of everything being right in front of me. So you got that nice wide open sound to it. Not, again, very bright sound. I like that. All right, I like the way that sounded. Nice bright sound. All right, let's go ahead and we'll go down to You and That. Let's go ahead. We're gonna try this one. I don't know why I've been hooked on this song with bass for my bass test, but it just seems to do it for me. But we're gonna continue to rock on with it. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Here we go. All right, again, clean bass, nice sub bass rumble. Again, bright sound as well. Sounded very clean. I'm really enjoying it. I got me bobbing back here a little bit. I like the way this sounds.
Here we go. All right, T-Pain sounding really nice and clean and clear. A nice balanced sound. I'm really digging this. I like the way it sounds. All right, here we go. We're gonna hear a little bit of E40, see how he sounds. Let's go. All right. Sounds really nice and clean. Vocals, very clear. I'm really focusing on that sub bass rumble, and I really like it. I just wish it went just a little bit longer, but I really like it. I really like that. So, good clean bass, sub bass rumble was there. Wish it was just maybe a little bit longer, but I like that. All right, so let's go ahead and go into our third song, Going Home. Here we go. All right, again, nice clean start, sub bass rumble from the keyboard. Just sounds really good. Got the kick drum on the drum set. Now here's the lead saxophone. Very crisp. Oh, just very nice sound. All right. I'm really enjoying it. All right, again, you still got the balance from the drums and the keyboard and the saxophone, but you can tell who's the prominent one. High note. Oh, yes, very crisp. Here comes the rest of the band. Again, on the soundstage widens out even more. It just sounds phenomenal. I'm really enjoying it. This sounds just so good. Oh, it sounds really good, especially when you don't listen to it for a while and then you come back to it. It just sounds so good. And the four NCs rather, they've definitely come to play when it comes to this sound test. Again, I just really great sound on that song there. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get these swapped out. We're going to have the excuse me, the Bowie MA10s up and run them through the sound test. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We've got the Bowie MA10s all paired up. We're in the app, and right now we are in. Actually, we're in. Let me go ahead and put it in transparency mode. All right, now we're in transparency mode. Now I don't sound like I'm yelling. All right, so what we'll do is. Right now, we'll go ahead and I want to show you my EQ settings. All right, this is what I'm using with this one right now. It's giving me the clean bass that I want, and I'm getting that nice clean vocals and everything. So we'll go ahead and go with this one. I'll leave this here for a second if you guys want to check it out. All right, it's similar to what I'm doing with the 4 NCs, but after testing and going through different songs, I found out that this was the best one for me. This was after I did the unboxing and everything like that. And I like the way this one sounds. I love the bass that I get out of it and everything like that. All right. So we'll go ahead and use that one. I'll come back to that in a second. We'll go ahead and put this in transparency mode, put it back in transparency mode rather. All right. Noise canceling. And I'm sorry, back in noise canceling mode. So noise reduction mode, as they call it here. And we went ahead and did that. It's turned up to 10. All right. So now got low latency also turned on. So that should help out. At least I believe it would help out. Okay, let's go back in. First of all, let's go ahead and get this split screened up. Will it allow me to split screen it? Well, it looks like it is. Noise reduction is turned on. All right. Go into the EQ. It won't let me do it. All right. So Let me go ahead. I'm gonna get this all set up the way I want it, and then we'll do the sound. We'll continue on with the sound test. All right, got it figured out. Got it back to where I want it. Got the my title app in the pop-up screen. That way you guys can still see the EQ settings here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Oh, one way. In, run, in. All right. All right, there we go. So we are at our optimal listening level for the earbuds. Well, for me anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. Open, old money. All right, nice. Okay, nice bright sound. Okay, vocals sound nice and clean and clear. I'm liking the piano. I like that. Very nice, clear sound, clean vocals. I got the detailing from the echoing. And here comes the string instruments. All right. The sub rumble from the cello, not as prominent. But then we got the rest of the string instruments. They're sounding really clean. You know, nice balance. Nothing is falling to the detriment of something else or another sound. Now here we come with the chorus. Okay, nice sound. More of a centralized sound, not more. I would have to say that with the sound stage, it doesn't sound like I get a lot of spatial sound around it. It doesn't sound like it's more right here as opposed to being, you can't see my hands, but out a little more spread out, but still a really good sound. All right, it's not like you can get that spread out sound there. That more spatial audio where you feel like you're in a concert hall and it's all around you. You don't get that feel with these. When it came to that song, it was more like it was like in front of you when in comparison to the 4NCs here. All right, let's go ahead and get into You and That. Here we go. All right, good bass. That bass rumbling. Clean, sub bass is pushing through. I like to where I like it. All right, then you got that sub bass. Now the vocals are nice and clean and clear. I'm really digging that sub bass. It's clean, it hits, and it stays just a little bit longer than the 4NCs in my opinion, but it's, again, great vocals, nice soundstage, nice and wide, balanced sound, soundstage nice and wide for this song. I just like the way it goes. Here comes E40, let's get some of this. Again, clean, clear vocals. Sounds really good. Sounds fantastic. All right, I was listening in on the bass and sub bass and everything like that, but I just was focusing on that a little bit. Sorry for the dead space there, but it just sounded really good. I was really focusing on exactly how long that sub bass rumble stayed before it dissipated, before the next beat series or bass series hit. And it sounded like, to me, it seemed like it stayed just a little bit longer than the 4NCs did. All right, let's go ahead and move on to, again, still really good sound. Let's go ahead and move on to Going Home. All right, again, a nice start off here. You got the nice little bass from the keyboard. You got the drums. Nice kick drum right there. Here is the lead saxophone. Real crisp. Really nice sound. Very crisp on these. I'm loving the balance too. All right, and that the drums, it just sounds really good. Here comes a high note. All right, nice and clean, not as crisp or sharp as I expected, but clean. And now we got the rest of the band. Again, just like in the first song, you don't have as wide a sound stage, but you do got great sound. And again, balance is there. No instrument is falling back to the improvement of one to another one. So you got great sound there. The sound stage was just not as wide as I would hoped in comparison, but still a very good sound out of these earbuds. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go and get this all cleaned up, and then I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts on this head-to-head. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in with my final thoughts on this head-to-head between the Baseus Bowie MA10s and the Soundcore Liberty 4NCs. And I have to admit, this was a really good head-to-head. Both of them had great sound, great bass, and of course, the vocals when needed were very good. The instrument, especially in the Going Home song, was very crystal, very clean, very crisp. But weighing both of these guys, if I had to choose, I would definitely go with the 4NCs on this one. Got a nice bigger sound stage, brighter overall sound. Again, the sound stage, like I said before, and I think that's about it. I think the Bowie MA10s, their sub bass was a little bit more powerful, stayed a little longer in the E40 song than it did with the 4NCs. But I think, and the fact that the soundstage wasn't as wide when it came to like overall sound, I say more centric in comparison to the 4NCs. It seemed like there was a little bit more here as opposed to spanning out wide and being able to hear, feel like you're in a spatial audio type setting. But other than that, these guys really did hold their own for their price point. Very impressed with these. I wanted to put them up against one of the higher end models or higher end brands just to see how they held up. And these guys held up fantastic in my opinion. These will definitely be in my rotation. No question, just like the 4NCs will be. But I just wanted to give them a test to see how they would land, how would they compare, and they definitely showed up and they definitely impressed. But in this head-to-head, I will have to go with the 4NCs. I just got a nice, a better sound stage out of these guys, and that kind of made the difference in between the two. All right, so again, great earbuds of both. I do recommend you at least give them a try, especially they're both in the budget range, $100 or less. So definitely give either one of these guys a shot, and I guarantee somewhere in there you will be very pleased with them. All right. Again, this has been the head-to-head, the Baseus Bowie MA10s versus the Soundcore Liberty 4NCs. If you like what you see, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do head-to-heads like this and others, go and hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when I drop videos like this and others. You can also follow me on my social media sites, Facebook, Threads, Twitter, Instagram. You can follow me on all four of those at Ron on Tech. That way you'll also get some updates or on what's coming up down the pipe as well. Okay, and if you want to tip, go ahead and hit the thanks button there, and that also helps the channel just like all the other things. Okay, again, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.